Start from here.
Okay, good.
Hey, how's it going? This is Nuby. Kim's not here. This is Nuby from with Kym&Nuby. Of course, she's not here because we put her on the bus somewhere going to Tulsa or somewhere. We don't know where she's at. We really don't care, but she's going to show up tomorrow. So anyway, that's what you get, Kim, for not being here. But hey, I am here with the one, the only, the phenomenal, the outrageous, the fantabulous, if that's even a word, fantastic Miss Rayceen. I love this woman right here. I love Miss Rayceen.
Oh,
so
I'm
if
honored.
you don't know who Miss Rayceen is, I don't know what rock you've been up under, but this is the goddess of DC. So if you are in DC, the DMV area, you know Miss Rayceen. If you're on the West Coast, you know Miss Rayceen. East Coast, North, West, South, it doesn't matter. You know who Miss Rayceen is. Right now we're at the HRC, the Human Rights Campaign building. Miss Rayceen just finished putting on a show, which was showing Catch One.
The documentary, Jules Catch One, and a part of the Real Affirmation film series. It's an incredible, wonderful film, an incredible documentary on the incredible woman, Jules, who put together the Catch One in LA, and truly 40 years of a legacy that she built, that she created, that she gave people a place to be affirmed and celebrated, and they could dance and celebrate life, love. And it was more than just a dance club. It was a part of a community that brought us together, those who were disenfranchised and those who did not have a place or did not feel that they were in a space that affirmed them. She was truly the forerunner, the trailblazer, and her vision of putting together the Catch in LA and in the heart of Crenshaw, on the corner
of Crenshaw.
Yes, and
where paparazzi would not go.
Okay. And everyone from every celebrity, and it was a wonderful time. And in the film, it talks with wonderful, incredible celebrities: Thelma Houston, Bonnie Porter, these wonderful women who lend their voice to a soundtrack of our lives. Evelyn Champagne King, the queens of dance music, the queens of disco music, the queens of music, these women who told stories of our lives. And Jewel was definitely one who had believed in just creating a space in LA where we all could be affirmed, all colors, all creeds. Those who didn't feel as they belonged, once again, they felt that they were safe in a place where they could celebrate life in the Catch One. It was a wonderful film, and Real Affirmations follow that. Real Affirmations on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow Rayceen, the Ask Rayceen Show, and Rayceen Pendarvis from the legendary house of Pendarvis.
The legendary house.
So you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, if you're in DMV or in this area, please come to the Ask Rayceen Show, which is the first Wednesday of every month. And we will be here March 1st, 2017 at the HRC building at 6 p.m. And the show is free. It is a wonderful show this is our 5th year. And it is a place that celebrates all people, all creeds, all colors, all denominations, all non-denominations, where you can be free and affirmed. It is basically, it started as an LGBT show, something that I put together to showcase artists, poets, dancers, people who had businesses, and people who were part of organizations and could come together under an umbrella where we could celebrate their talent, their love, and whatever they do. And and the Ask Rayceen Show now has become greater and bigger than myself, and I'm so glad to have it at HRC, which is the Human Rights Campaign building in Washington, D.C., and it is free, and everyone is welcome.
Everyone's welcome. It's free, Human Rights Campaign building, right here at 1640 Rhode Island Avenue, Northwest. If you want to take the train, get off on the red line.
Or Uber or Lyft.
You take
or
Uber,
drive.
Take Lyft, drive, you can park, you can walk. You're in the city.
It's music, and some of our wonderful sponsors have been Spunk Lube, the Al Sorm Foundation, the HRC building, the HRC beautiful organization, along with so many places and people who have donated. And we have a PayPal, Ask Rayceen at Gmail. If you'd like to donate $1, $5, $2, $3 or more, feel free. The show is free. So I literally started everything out of my pocket and did everything literally out of my pocket. And, literally never asked anyone to do it. I wanted to make sure that we could have a talent showcase, a poetry slam, a mini ball, a community forum that brings together councilmen and wonderful community leaders all over the country that could talk about different things. So it is it's something you have to experience. And I thank all these wonderful people who have been aboard. Like I said, the HRC, Alsorm Foundation, Spunk Lube, AHF, AIDS Healthcare Foundation has come aboard, and they have been one of our sponsors, Swerve Magazine, Tag Magazine, Unleash Voices, Virginia United, that I have the privilege to write for these magazines, and all have featured columns or articles for myself. And I've been blessed, and I've really been blessed on this journey, and I'm really overwhelmed and honored that people have come, have lent their voices, and have just made this an experience greater than myself. And I'm glad that if I die today or tomorrow, which I won't, that I've created a legacy.
Too much work to do.
Yeah, and it's been a blessing.
Miss Rayceen is going to be here for a long time to come. So look, March 1st, you guys have got to come out. And not just on March 1st, but Miss Rayceen is also doing the real affirmations. So we still got a ton of those things
Please
that
come,
are still going
follow
on
them. The Bruvs movie, LGBT movie and book club.
Yes.
The the longest running LGBT of color cruise, which is Songmasters. BGL Cruise, you can follow them on Twitter or Instagram. BGL Cruising, BGLcruising.com, cruising with the ING. And if Songmasters come up, I will be a part of that, and I've been doing that for over 15 years. And they are in their 20th year this year, and we're actually going to Hawaii. So the gays will be in Hawaii, darling. So come and go and get you some.
So you're going to be in Hawaii. You know who's in Hawaii right now?
Who's in Hawaii?
The very person that's going to be doing your listening lounge March 1st.
How about
Mia
that?
Simmons.
She sure is.
Yeah.
She sure is performing
there.
there.
Sand back, Nia.
Yes, and she's an incredible artist who's
She's gonna
performed
be here
all over the world.
March 1st. So you guys,
along with DJ Honey, along with Glam Gams, who is a celebrated burlesque artist. And actually, when you come, we are celebrating the first LGBT newlywed game in DC. So it is come on out and experience that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it's gonna be wonderful.
I want to see this as a single man. I want to see this.
Yeah, so yes, the gays can get married. Get you some.
Yes, we can do that now.
But when you're single, oh hi, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Call me after the show. Let's do something after the show, darling.
Most definitely.
Yes, honey.
But hey, look, this is new. I'm here with the lovely Miss Rayceen. I can't tell you guys how much I admire Miss Rayceen.
Thank you.
I can't tell you how much she's done for the community, not just the gay community, but she's done so much for the community itself, the community of humans.
Let me just say this to everybody. Just recently, I had a health scare, and I just want to say to especially men of color, especially Black, gay, and lesbian and non-gender conforming men and women, please get your bodies checked. Take better care of yourself. If your body is telling you something, go to the doctor. And women, get your pap smears, do your breast exams. Men, get your colon and your prostate exams. It's important because early diagnosis can, and whether or not it is in whatever stage they find out, when you find out, then that's when you can do something about healing your body and taking care of your body. And those who are not, and we don't talk about mental health, and we don't talk about addiction, we don't talk about the things that are killing us, depression, homelessness, all of those issues all surround and come from mental health. So it's important that we take care of our mind, body, and spirit, and find affirming churches that affirm us in wherever you live. If you're sitting in a place of worship and they are not affirming you, do not be there, because what you don't want to do or experience is hate. And hate at a level in a place that is supposed to heal you. So find an affirming churches. If you're in the DMV, Empowerment Cathedral, Inner Light Ministries, Bethel Church, Bethel Baptist Church, MCC, Covenant, which is a wonderful church, these amazing church, and these amazing Reverend Abadam McCray, Bishop Cheeks, Bishop Abrams, Reverend Wade, Reverend Darren Phelps, and these incredible, wonderful, and Bishop Abrams, if I didn't say her again, I'm going to say her again, these wonderful people. Go to these places. And actually, I was honored last year for being part of Best of Gay DC as winning Best Clergy. So God, I'm the Church of Love, non-denominational Church of Love. So I was honored, and I believe that every time a mic is put in my hand, I am used in a way that can help us heal. So if I can use comedy and mix it with a social message, then I'm doing God's work. So, and that's a blessing, and I'm honored. This is God's work. What you're doing is a form of ministry, and using this to get a word out, to make people laugh, to make people think, to make people be conscious. People get involved. We are in a crisis, and we are in a time, and I want us to pray for the man in the White House. I don't want us to hate on him, but if it means we got to march, we got to celebrate, we got to rally, we got to do what we got to do, but pray for peace. And when we pray for peace from the bottom to the top, God will come in and do his healing. But we also got to do the marching. We got to do the work. We got to get involved on the local level up to the national level.
We can pray, but there's work involved as well.
Yes, pray and work.
You pray, but you got to work. All right? Don't just pray and sit there. Don't just pray and say, well, I'm praying for you. Nah, get your ass up. Do some work. All right?
See, however, and if you can't march, if you can't, be the person who writes letters. Be the person who
write letters, make phone calls,
babysit. While those are marching,
somebody else is out there.
Do whatever you can. Cook.
Do your part. Do your part. Not just pray, but do your part. We need prayer warriors. Everybody is a prayer warrior.
And take care of yourself and do the things you need to do. And for those who like to pamper themselves, please come see Rayceen at VSL Salon in DuPont Circle. And yes, come take care of your hands and your feet and sit and be treated like a king and a queen at VSL and DuPont Circle.
At this event that we just left, room full of people. Room was packed, full of people. Miss Rayceen gave out gift bags for everybody. In those gift bags, she gave out discount coupons for getting pedicures and manicures.
And so come and see me.
That?
Yes, VSL,
this one.
DuPont Circle, 1607 Connecticut Avenue Northwest, 202-332-3757. Shameless plug. Get you some.
That's shameless.
And if you mention that you saw me on this, you will get $5 off your mani and pedi. But you got to get it the same day and all together.
No coming back. Now that I'm gonna run around the corner real quick. No, it's one-stop shop.
One stop. Same day.
Same day. But hey, look, this is new. We got to get out of here because they need.
They'll be putting us out shortly.
Putting us out shortly. I want to make sure Miss Rayceen get up out of here. We got to get up out of here. I got to go find Kym. I don't know where she is, so I'm gonna go look for her. But anyway, this is new with Kym&Nuby, Miss Rayceen.
Right.
I love you.
And after this is over,
you so much.
if you be hearing our wedding announcements, please stay tuned.
Doom, 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 doom. Don't hate. Pray.
Yes. Yes.
Take care. We love you guys. Take care.
Oh, thank you, sweet.